What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. For those of you new, my name is Nick Burke and I create men's fashion, hairstyle, and lifestyle videos right here on YouTube. In today's video, I'm gonna share 7 tips on how you can look wealthy on a budget. Now, this video is intended to help guys figure out how to look and dress wealthier without breaking the bank and having to go out and buy expensive clothes. I'm telling you, you do not need to have a bunch of money to have style and look good every single day. At the same time, this video is not intended to teach people how to be someone that they're not, right? I don't want people to go out there and act like they're rich when they really aren't. I just want to help those guys out there that are in, let's say, college or early 20s, getting a new job, that don't necessarily have a high income, but still want to look good and just be well presentable out in the public. Before I begin, if you guys enjoyed this video, I would greatly appreciate a like down below to show your boy some love and support my channel. Now, jumping right into my very first tip. So I highly recommend guys that are looking to dress more wealthy to wear more black. The reason why I suggest wearing more black is because it portrays maturity, elegance, confidence, and just looks way more sophisticated than a lot of colors. It also portrays that sense of mystery that can be really intriguing to others. Black is also a neutral color that coordinates well with so many other types of clothing and colors and just makes it super versatile to mix and match different types of styles and outfits without having to break the bank. Another thing too with the color black and darker colors alike, it is really tough to tell the actual quality of the specific clothing item unless you're like up close actually feeling the specific item. From a distance though, it is really tough to tell and can really help save you some money down the road when you can actually afford nice quality pieces. Now, some basics in the color black that I highly recommend are a simple black t-shirt, a simple pair of black jeans, and a simple pair of black boots. If you don't have any of those pieces in your closet already, then I highly recommend you go out there and try it out. Next, for tip number 2, so I highly recommend that you guys invest in a blazer. The reason why I absolutely love blazers is because they are so versatile with so many different types of clothing. If you wanted to go the casual route, you can wear them with a simple t-shirt and some jeans. If you wanted to go the more formal route, you can easily pair it with a simple dress shirt and some dress pants. Now, when I go to a lot of like semi-formal type of events, I see a lot of guys out there that wear like a simple dress shirt with a tie, some dress pants, some dress shoes. And I always think to myself, why not switch out that tie and throw on a blazer? That will instantly just make you a little bit more sophisticated because you can add some details like a pocket square or mix and match so many different dress shirts with that one specific blazer. The opportunity to create so many different outfits with a simple colored blazer is endless. For me personally, when I was back in college, so I got a simple navy blue blazer that I used to wear all the time at semi-formal type of events. It lasted me for years and I always got compliments with my blazer because it just made me stand out amongst the rest of the crowd. If you guys don't have a blazer yet in your wardrobe, then I highly recommend that you go out there and try it out. For my next tip on how to look wealthier on a budget, I highly recommend that you guys learn to accessorize. For this next tip, I highly recommend that you accessorize with watches, scarves, sunglasses, necklaces, and even rings. The reason why I highly suggest that you learn how to accessorize with your outfits is because you can turn a simple outfit like this into something more like this with just a few simple accessories. If you're starting out, then maybe try to wear a watch to begin with, and then as you get more comfortable with the accessory, then start adding a few more pieces to your overall collection. The more comfortable you get with accessories, you'll be able to mix and match so many different styles and colors with all of your outfits that can really help elevate your overall style. Personally for me, I like to keep things really simple. I have a minimalist style, so I usually stick with a simple necklace and a simple watch. And if it's the summertime, then I'll throw on my sunglasses If it's the winter time, I'll usually throw on a scarf. At the end of the day, keeping it simple is the way to go. Don't try and do way too much with your accessories, and I promise you, once you start adding those little pieces to your outfit, it will just take your overall style to the next level. For my next tip, I highly recommend that every now and then you guys replace your sneakers with some dress shoes or some boots. Now, I'm not saying to completely get rid of sneakers. Sneakers are an essential part to men's fashion, but there are also times when I think you can really elevate your style if you throw on a simple pair of dress shoes or a simple pair of boots to your outfit. Even with certain casual outfits, especially if you're wearing something like dark denim jeans, you can throw on some dress shoes or some boots to really elevate your style to the next level. Another thing too that I wanted to point out with dress shoes and boots, you also want to focus on the maintenance of those specific shoes, because keeping them clean and looking nice is a huge part of enhancing your outfits. That kind of just defeats the purpose if you are keeping your shoes just completely jank and dirty all the time. I'm telling you, shoes are a huge part of first impression, and you don't want to be walking around with dirty, nasty shoes, because that will definitely not help you look wealthier on a budget. For my next tip, so this isn't a fashion tip, this is more on the grooming side. I want to make sure that your guys' grooming is on point. And when I say on point, I'm talking about a clean haircut, a clean beard, a clean scruff, clean shave, whatever type of facial hair that you have. You want to make sure that it is looking nice, because your face is one of the very first things that a person notices about you. So for me personally, since I have more of that like medium length hair, I usually get my hair cut every 2 months just to keep it nice and clean. I also have a pair of clippers and scissors in my bathroom that I use all the time to really help maintain my neck and my sideburns, because those are two of the most important parts of your haircut. You also want to make sure that your skin is nice and healthy and hydrated, which starts with a consistent morning and nighttime skincare routine. And lastly, you also want to make sure that you are brushing and flossing your teeth. I am like a lot of people out there that sometimes struggle with flossing, but if you are brushing your teeth every single day, twice a day, and are using even some whitening toothpaste, then I highly recommend that your teeth will be looking pretty good and on point. If you wanted to take it a step further, you can also use some whitening strips to really help whiten your teeth. It's not a necessity, but if you wanted to take that extra step, then I highly recommend it. Something as simple as keeping your grooming on point comes down to your accountability, right? If you're lazy and you don't want to keep yourself well maintained, then that's not going to help you look wealthier on a budget. It's such a simple task that a lot of guys don't really do, that I really think guys should really focus on, especially having a good skincare routine. For my next tip, so this is more of a mental game where I think more guys just need to be more confident in themselves. When I'm talking about confidence, I'm talking about walking down the street with your head up and with a straight posture. When you're sitting down, sit with your shoulders back and not slouch like this. I mean, instantly, you can tell the difference if I just sit up like this with my shoulders back. You can just see that I am portrayed just more confidently like this. When you're talking to people, make sure you are making eye contact with them. Don't be looking around, looking at your shoes. Make sure you are looking directly at their eyes, because that will just help portray confidence. Now, don't be creepy about it. Like, this is actually kind of creepy now that I'm looking at the camera, but just when you're talking to someone, just make sure that you are maintaining eye contact and aren't just looking around or looking at your feet or on your phone. Another thing you can do is just smile more. There are so many guys that try to be too cool or look tough and don't smile as much as they should. And sometimes you just need to smile when you're talking to someone, or smile if someone's looking at you. A simple smile will just add to your confidence level and will just be more inviting to others. The last thing I want to bring up, if you're meeting people, especially people that are older, you want to make sure that you have a strong, firm handshake. I'm telling you, first impressions are absolutely key to helping someone look and appear more sophisticated and I guess wealthy than they actually are. If you have a good firm handshake, if you're sitting up straight, if you're walking with your head up, And if you're smiling more, that will just help portray you as someone that is approachable and someone that looks like they just have their act together. For my last and final tip, so this is something that I think a lot of people nowadays kind of shy away from, and it is to practice good manners. I see a lot of people, guys in particular, that are kind of shying away from good manners, and this is something as simple as opening doors for people, or letting other people go first, or even saying thank you or you're welcome, or even my personal favorite, my pleasure. Like, I don't know what happened to our generation or even the generation below us, but I feel like simple good manners have really gone away to what they were in the past. I was fortunate enough to be raised well and to care about other people. I think just practicing good manners daily will help make you look a little bit more sophisticated, aka wealthier, while not having to go out and spend money on clothes and shoes and nice cars and things like that. Now, I guarantee you guys have met wealthy people that don't practice good manners, and I'm not saying that just by practicing good manners that you'll instantly become rich and yada yada yada, but I'm just saying practicing good manners will help make you look a little bit more sophisticated than other people that don't practice good manners. Now, the reason why I bring it up is I just want to make sure that you guys are thinking about it the next time you are out in public and are interacting with other people. I think by practicing good manners, that will just help make you look a little bit more sophisticated. And if you're dressed well, will help make you look a little bit more wealthier on a budget. Now, if you incorporate these tips into your everyday life, then I guarantee you guys will start to notice how other people start to interact with you. You'll most likely gain a lot more respect from others, but more importantly, just gain more confidence in yourself to accomplish what you want to do in your personal and even work life. If you found this video helpful, I would greatly appreciate a like down below. You can also subscribe to my channel to stay up to date with all of my new and future videos right here on YouTube. I truly appreciate you guys for tuning in, and we'll see you next time. Peace!